Hi, I'm Mr. Fix. I'm the science teacher, and this is my weekly science update. On this week, the first day of school, we did a kind of a which matches your first day of school mood, which meme does. So they did that at the beginning of the class. Then they did an investigation of the teacher, me, based on evidence in the classroom. Then they did an activity called Learn Science, Meet a Classmate, where they found 3 different classmates and wrote down their scientific facts that they had. Then we did an activity called teabag burning, where we saw a teabag burn, and we saw what happens as a result of that burning. And that kind of got us to thinking about some observations that we make in science, like the teabag burned slowly from top to bottom, and then at the end, when it was almost all burnt, the teabag, it rose up. And so we noticed it rose up when it was almost completely burned. And so our question is, well, why did it do that? Do all tea bags do that? So that was kind of the first day of science that we did. Then we did on Thursday, the beginning of the school year questionnaire. Gets me to know the students a little bit better. Then they filled out another one called Stand Up, Sit Down, but we're going to use for some kind of games. Then they did the All About Me. Again, kind of tells me more about themselves, their favorites, their people that they like to spend time with, the places, what they wish, fun facts about them. And they glued that into their reference notebook that we set up on Friday. So Friday we set up the reference notebook, and we labeled it, and we also labeled the Doing Science notebook, which is the composition book. And then we started an activity called Plane Crash, where they were on a plane that crashed in northern Canada, and it's very cold conditions, and they had these 12 items, and they had to rank these items in terms of their importance to their survival, 1 being the most important and 12 being the least most important. So they did that as an individual, and then they did that as a team. So that's what we finished up on, or ended up at, on Friday. They also copied down the experts, how they ranked them, and then on Monday we're going to look at how close they were as an individual to the experts and how close they were as a team to the experts. It's all about, well, why would teams be more effective than individuals in figuring out problems. So they also had the homework screencastify submit, where they say hi with their first and last name, tell me something interesting about themselves, and they also got the materials for Friday as well. So that's what we did this week. Hope you have a good weekend. Bye-bye.